Good morning, Dopey. Your favorite podcast. Now able to show. Good morning, Dopey, and welcome to Good Morning Dopey. My name is Dave. I'm the host of Good Morning Dopey, as well as the host of Dopey, the podcast of drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. I'm also the host of Behind the Dope, Dopey Tastes, and a few other Dopey spin-offs that we've been working on. But today is Good Morning Dopey. I am joined by the lovely, talented, strung-out author, Erin Carr, unsolicited advice columnist.
Hello.
Very nice job. Welcome back to the program. And today we are reading the Daily Reflections, April 17th. I hope your day's great. Hope you guys are doing well. I can't help but think of this guy that I've been following, this Nick's. He's like a old school, he calls himself Raw Hebrew Remnant. Mm-hmm. And he starts every episode with, blessings on those who clean the garbage off the streets. Blessings on those who make it easy to get to work and keep the trains clean. Curses on those who rape and violate children. He does this whole big long shtick. But I love this guy. If you're a Knicks fan, check out Raw Hebrew Remnant.
Do you watch baseball?
No.
All right.
No.
Never mind.
No. Anyway, today is April 17th, and our daily reflection is love and fear as opposites. All these failings generate fear, a soul sickness in its own right. And that is from the 12 and 12, or 12 Steps and 12 Traditions from page 49. Fear knocked at the door. Faith answered. No one was there. I don't know to whom this quote should be attributed, but it certainly indicates clearly that fear is an illusion. I create the illusion myself. I experienced fear early in my life, and I mistakenly thought that the mere presence of it made me a coward. I didn't know that one of the definitions of courage is the willingness to do the right thing in spite of fear. Courage, then, is not necessarily the absence of fear. During the times I didn't have love in my life, I most assuredly had fear. To fear God is to be afraid of joy. And looking back, I realized that during the times I feared God most, there was no joy in my life. As I learned not to fear God, I also learned to experience joy. All right, Erin.
All right.
Fear knocked at the door. Mm-hmm. Faith answered. No one was there.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I think of the absence, the correlation between love and fear more than faith and fear, because I think that you can, like it goes on to say, you can have fear. That doesn't mean that you're not doing the right thing, or that you're not courageous, or that you don't have faith. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I do think that fear is largely created by ourselves over the things that we can't control. And sometimes it's obviously super legitimate. We can't control the war happening in Ukraine right now. And that can cause a lot of fear. I think that one of the things that helps me with fear is acceptance, is that sort of acceptance of what I can't control, because when I am in a place of acceptance, then I'm not in pain over trying to figure out a way for it not to be the way it is. I'm in acceptance that the world is the way that it is right now. And so then I focus on the things that I do have control over, which are within my own community, which means like family, friend group, city, focus on the things that you can control.
Right. For me, I agree with what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. I
also just think my sponsor always says you can't be in love and fear at the same time. Mm-hmm. And I think acceptance is the answer. I think it's funny that they come back to God. Mm-hmm. To fear God is to be afraid of joy. It's
that's the thing with the as you know, that I always take issue with the daily reflections is there are a lot of people who I feel it's that God word again. There are a lot of people who don't believe in God who are living in acceptance and have joy. It's
right, but I think the way that they mean it is it's to fear life.
Right.
Is to be afraid of joy.
Right.
And I think when you use acceptance as a tool for this stuff, mm-hmm. you don't have fear because you accept things as they are.
Yes.
And the greatest thing that they say about fear is you either fear losing what you have or not getting what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And I am a ping pong between fear and love all the time.
Me too.
I'm deep in love and deep in fear and deep in losing what I have and not getting what I want, but loving what I do have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, acceptance is the answer.
It is.
The cops are coming. Stay strong, Dopey Nation, and fucking toodles for Chris.
Toodles.
Dopey, I'm face down on the floor. Dopey, please sir, can I have some more?